Lesson 40. Birthday. When's your birthday?
My birthday's on the 4th of May.
What do we say to people on their birthday?
We say happy birthday to people on their birthday.
Hi. Meet. Nice to meet you. How are you? What can we say when we meet a friend?
When we meet a friend, we can say hi. How are you?
What can we do when we meet somebody for the first time?
When we meet somebody for the first time, we can say hello, nice to meet you, and shake hands with them.
When you go to meet somebody, do you always arrive early?
No. When I go to meet somebody, I don't always arrive early. Sometimes I arrive early and sometimes I arrive late.
Bring, take. What's the difference between bring and take?
The difference between bring and take is that bring means carry here, whereas take means carry there.
Bring your book to me, please. What are you doing?
I'm bringing my book to you.
Take your book to her, please. What are you doing?
I'm taking my book to her.
Give me a sentence with bring in it, please.
I bring my bag to the lesson with me.
Give me a sentence with take in it.
I take my bag home with me after the lesson.
What am I doing?
You're taking your book into the corridor.
What am I doing?
You're bringing your book into the classroom.
Do you bring a pen with you to school?
Yes, I bring a pen with me to school.
Do you take this book home with you after the lesson?
No, I don't take that book home with me after the lesson.
Why not?
Because it isn't mine.
Do you bring any food with you to school?
No, I don't bring any food with me to school.
Do you take a camera with you when you go on holiday?
Yes, I take a camera with me when I go on holiday.
What do you bring with you to school?
I bring my book, my bag, and my pen with me to school.
Quite. Do you speak English quite well?
Yes, I speak English quite well.
Do you go to the cinema quite often?
No, I don't go to the cinema very often.
Do you think learning English is quite easy, quite difficult, or very difficult?
I think learning English is quite difficult.
Pure, impure. Is pure water bad for the body?
No, pure water isn't bad for the body. It's good for the body.
Is the wine we buy in the shops always pure?
No, the wine we buy in the shops isn't always pure. Sometimes it's pure and sometimes it's impure.
Promise. Do you ever promise to give something to somebody and then not give it?
Yes, I sometimes promise to give something to somebody and then not give it.
Do you always do what you promise to do?
No, I don't always do what I promise to do.
Polite. Impolite. Adult. Teenager. Are waiters and waitresses always polite to people in restaurants?
No, waiters and waitresses aren't always polite to people in restaurants. Sometimes they're polite and sometimes they're impolite.
Are teenagers generally more polite than adults?
No, teenagers aren't generally more polite than adults. They're generally less polite than adults.
Excuse me. When we want to speak to somebody we don't know, what's the first thing we generally say?
When we want to speak to somebody we don't know, the first thing we generally say is, "Excuse me."
Give me an example, please.
Excuse me, can you tell me the way to the station, please?